Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. And that is as far as they're going to go. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Eto'o. Always onto this. It's Ronaldinho! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the keeper's got it again. And it's Baggio. Ronaldinho. No luck with that dink over the top. And that could set him on his way. Tries a shot! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Messi. He is through here! Modric. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mbappe. And here's Torres. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Ronaldinho.
Manchester United really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Messi. And it's Baggio. Ronaldinho, given the lift of his goal. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Now it's Mbappe. 15 minutes till half-time. And he's onside.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Maldini is there and he can get that clear. Zaire Emery. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Good spot, he's seen the run. Eto'o! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. And it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zaire Emery. Roberto Carlos. That's really well manoeuvred. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He can run onto that. Decent hit! There it is!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Zaire Emery. And Alexander-Arnold. Bastoni. And Adams. Neto. Roberto Baggio. And it's Seedorf. No, that was never going to make it. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Torres. And we hit half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline, 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Changement en cours.
And we're underway again.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew it.
He's tried one! Decent enough try.
Eto'o usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
And it's Messi. Fernando Torres. Zaire Emery. Fernando Torres. And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's put paid to a promising move. That pass has been well intercepted. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That's going to go a long way.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee.
Attention.
Now some movement on the
changement.
bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Davids, looking for options for movement.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71 898.
And here's Torres. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Modric. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Torres. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has been clubbed away. Bastoni. Alexander-Arnold. Zaire Emery. Rodri.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And he's had it nicked away. Davids. And it's Baggio. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That is a great pick out. And they've got rid. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Modric. Adams. Oh, good-looking ball. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
There's the hit! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Fernando Torres very cleverly provided a return goal there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Messi, le numéro 14.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a
Le
winner.
numéro 19.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Davids. And he's intervened well there. Oh, easy pickings there. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Mbappe is herring after that one. Vieri. And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match.